Joba. Today I would like to take you on a little drive to show you one of the most ambitious projects that we at the World Bank have been working on here in Georgia. Come along, let's go. So the East-West Highway plays an important role in the overall middle corridor that connects Europe and Asia. Now, if you zoom in to highlight, the East-West Highway specifically connects the Red Fort Bridge through to Tbilisi all the way to Poti Port and Sarpi. Overall, the East-West Highway is about 410 kilometers, of which the World Bank has financed 108 kilometers, starting from Tbilisi all the way to the Rikoti Pass. Now, we are going to take you to the Rikoti Pass, an 18-kilometer stretch of highway that is particularly complex given the multitude of viaducts and tunnels. So I think this East-West Highway has made a number of really important contributions to Georgia. Number one, I think travel time. So when I first came to Georgia, it took about 5.5, almost 6 hours to drive from Tbilisi all the way through to Batumi, and that travel time has now been reduced to about 4.5 hours, and once the East-West Highway will be completed, that should be about 3.5-hour travel time. So really a quite important reduction. The second is with respect to be honest with you, just the riskiness. Having a second lane allows cars to pass safely. Third, I think the East-West Highway has made a great sort of contribution to the overall environment. Now, the old East-West connection essentially drove through a city like Khachuri, which means that the local population literally had 18-wheelers driving through the city. And now with the Khachuri bypass, we can make sure that we reduce the level of pollution in the city itself, which has made a great contribution on overall health outcomes for the population in Khachuri. Fourth and finally, the East-West Highway is also supporting local entrepreneurs, and we have a number of sort of dedicated spots on the highway where the local population can sell its produce and goods as well, making again a contribution to the local economies. So we've arrived at the heart of the East-West Highway project, where all the work is happening. And we have arrived in good time. Let's go take a look. So, Amali, tell us a little bit about where we are, and more importantly, I would love to know, this project isn't just about infrastructure, is it?
Absolutely not. So this section is actually the last section of the Khachuri bypass. And as you know, this is the 5th consecutive project that the bank is financing. And so this includes the Khachuri bypass and the Rikoti section, with the famous Rikoti section.
That's right.
But of course, the project goes way beyond the infrastructure. So we are helping and supporting RD in strengthening its systems, particularly in terms of asset management and safety, which is absolutely crucial, as you can see. And also the project helps ITS system implementation of some sort, and also creating the enabling framework for logistics services.
So it's really about building the capacity of the roads department within the Ministry of Regional Development and Infrastructure, right?
Absolutely. So a large part of the project is actually enhancing the capacity of the roads department and it goes on in asset management, road safety, as well as crucial aspects of contract management.
The East-West Highway project aims to improve the east-west connectivity here in Georgia, as well as its potential for logistics. The project began back in 2006, and the World Bank was in fact the first international financial institution that stepped in to support the project. From 2006 until now, the World Bank has invested a total of $500 million, $527 million to be exact, in the development of this strategic corridor, ensuring that it's upgraded to international road standards. We at the World Bank have played a major role in also helping to attract other financiers, including the development partners such as the European Investment Bank, the Asian Development Bank, the Asia Infrastructure and Investment Bank, as well as the Japanese Investment Corporation Agency. And we've collectively mobilized $2 billion in support of this project. Together with the Roads Department, we will soon be launching one more new project aimed at extending the East-West Highway eastwards, providing faster access to the Kakheti region and eventually to Azerbaijan. Overall, some of the largest investments made by the World Bank in Georgia over the past 30 years are focused on infrastructure. In fact, more than $1 billion. From a historical and a geographic perspective, Georgia has always played a very strategic role connecting north and south, east and west. And I believe that the World Bank is making a small but important contribution to the connectivity agenda here in Georgia. But as I said, we are not only providing new, modern and safe infrastructure, we are also providing job opportunities, business opportunities, opportunities for tourists to see the different parts of the country, building a modern logistics infrastructure. And again, we at the World Bank are proud partners of the government of Georgia, alongside our development partners, to really contribute and add to Georgia. Didi Madlava.